Now, tonight, KTN News can reveal that rogue truck drivers are flouting the highway code by overloading their vehicles, piling pressure on the already strained road network across the country. Lorry drivers have devised new ways of transporting cargo beyond the load limit, right under the noses of law enforcement officers. In a three-part series, KTN Crime and Investigations Desk reveals tricks the truck drivers are now pulling on state agencies. Here is Dennis Onsarigo with the first installment of our special series, Trucks and Tricks.
Every other minute, a truck loaded with building materials, another on its way through the Kenyan road network with imported cargo, makes a left turn into the weighbridge along the busy Nairobi-Mombasa highway. Waiting in line, an official, a public address system, and a high-end weighing system. The truck was pulled over because motion sensors placed on the highway a few meters away flagged its registration number plates. The truck could be overloaded, an official here tells KTN's investigations team. After a short stopover lasting less than a minute, the truck is allowed to proceed. The driver has not flouted the highway code. Overloading is a traffic offense. This is a sound weighing system that, from the look of things, has helped ease the pressure on Kenyan roads. The damage caused by overloading on roads has forced the government to tackle rogue transporters. But away from here, truck drivers trying to make an extra penny are at it. Overloading, surpassing the legal cargo requirement that truck drivers must comply with. KTN's investigations team joins the Kenya National Highways Authority, KENHA, undercover team on its way to Embu County for a night sting operation. The official tells us this route is notorious for sand transporters.
Most of them find the night hours to be safe for them because of the high suns, the sun. Because once the road is very hot, then the tires, when it is overloaded, their tires get burst.
Indeed, with blinding headlights, several trucks drive past the undercover team as it snakes its way to Embu County. A few minutes later, we receive a phone call that the undercover operations team has flagged down a lorry they suspect to be overloaded. The driver, visibly shaken, makes overtures. He doesn't want this to end at a police station and later in court. He wants us to speak to his boss. The lorry with its load of sand is driven over a mobile weighing gadget. The driver has overloaded.
26,000 kilograms is the legal load limit. So once the legal limit has been exceeded, then we say that the truck is overloaded, depending on the number of tonnage that it has exceeded.
In order to evade the hawk-eyed undercover team, the driver did not go through the normal road frequented by other motorists, but instead deployed an off-route. Traveling at night, we are told, is also a tactic to have less eyes on his truck full of sand. In a rigorous but meticulous process, the driver of the lorry is booked for overloading. The penalty is not only taxing, but can drive the owner of the motor vehicle out of business in a matter of time.
In excess of 10 tons, then we charge both the transporter, that is the owner, 200,000 and the driver 200,000. So it makes up 400,000. A transporter has repeated the second offense. Then this person is charged double the charges.
With 14,000 kilometers of road under the Kenya National Highways Authority, keeping up with the lorry drivers determined to evade the weighing bridge is not an easy task. The Kenyan road network will continue to be weighed down by overloaded trucks that have adversely affected the road's infrastructure in the country.
My message to truckers is that please do not overload and destroy your road. But if you do, we'll surely get you, and the fines are quite hefty.
The authority says the government has been spending billions of shillings in repairing damaged roads across the country. Despite heavy penalties, an improved weighing system and other checks and balances, drivers of trucks still continue to flout the highway code when transporting cargo across the country. It is a system that has deep-rooted networks that runs parallel to established ones that are not only meant to protect Kenyan roads from exploitation, but protect other road users from spending many hours on the road because the existing ones have been damaged.
Our intention is to make Kenyan's road pothole-free.
From bribing rogue police officers, manning weighbridge stations, to a clever scheme where they are able to transport extra loads of cargo from one point to another. While the government struggles to see loopholes used to overload vehicles and damage the road network, some drivers and lorry owners have not given up the outlawed practice of overloading vehicles, further destroying the already way down road network in the country. Trucks and Tricks continues tomorrow.